I need to get ready. I have a face to do this afternoon. I had some comments or some messages from Blondie Locks. She said that she had bought the Huda palette upon my recommendation, and she bought the Spanish Pink by Tom Ford. She had some questions about how to use the Huda palette, and she wasn't sure that how to wear the Spanish Pink. She said, I think she said it was too pale. Anyway, I thought we would do a get ready with me, and I would use, I don't own the Spanish Pink, but I own a color that I think is similar. I compared it to some swatches I saw online. So hopefully this will be helpful, and let's go. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use the VDL, it's the Lumilayer primer. If I look a little green, it's because just as I got well from my upper respiratory, whatever it was, I got a stomach thing. And I thought I was over it. When I got up this morning, I felt pretty normal, but then I had a cup of coffee with my, what is it called? Vital peptides or whatever. That didn't sit well. So, I'm a little queasy, but we're going to proceed. The show must go on. I am going to use, my face feels dry. I think I'm going to use the Lauder Mercier Moisture Surge. I do, I feel dry. I used, it's called Gloss. It's a, I can't even remember which company makes it. I think Young Pharmaceuticals. It was a sample I had from the Medi Spa. And my face feels like alligator skin now. I'm thinking it's similar to a retinol product where, and you just have to push through the scaly part. The scaly phase. This is the Charlotte Tilbury makeup brush. I've found now that I've used it several times, it's quit shedding. I hope none of you are like Vince Vaughn in Four Christmases, where when you see somebody else queasy, you feel queasy. Ooh. I'll go ahead and take it over my eyelid. I wore this shirt. I know it looks like I'm getting ready to go out and rake leaves or something, but it was as Christmassy as I could find. You know what I'm saying? I used my Queen Nature shampoo again today. I also let Pat use it. I let him take the conditioner and shampoo in the shower with him, and he said he really liked it. He said he really likes the smell. I'm going to make him use it for 3 days, and then on Sunday on our way to church I'll have him do a review on it. Alright, I think I've got it all smoothed out. My eyelids feel kind of tacky. I'm going to go ahead and put a powder base over that. I think I'll use, okay, so I'm going to go straight into this palette. I'm going to use this one up here. It's called Desert Sand. Sorry about the mirror. I'm going to use a fluffy brush and dust it all over my lid. So nothing grabbed, you know what I'm saying? Got a duty curl over here. Yucky. We're not trying to look stupid today. Oh yeah, that's pretty already, isn't it? That is really a desert sand from the Huda Desert Dusk palette. And this is a Wet n Wild brush. I think I paid a whole 99 cents for it. I like it. All right. I'm going to try to go with the colors I have on. I know, it's so original. I'm going to take another fluffy brush, a smallish one so I don't fluff it too far. And I'm going to take the saffron. It's the red in this palette. Her main question regarding this palette was, how do you get the glitter to stick? And I'll show you. I'm not really going in my crease because my crease is too deep. I'm going right above my crease. All right, I placed it. I'm gonna make this my applying brush. And I'm gonna pull out another fluffy brush to blend that. This one's good and fluffy. I like this one a lot. It's a little dirty. It's a Sigma E35. We'll clean it off a little bit. So I laid around all day yesterday. I slept. I actually slept all day yesterday. And I tried to put sips of water in me so I didn't get dehydrated. All right, let's move to the other eye. Even the idea of taking a sip of water yesterday was just non-negotiable. I have the saffron on both eyes and buffed out, and I forgot to cut the camera back on. I had to cut it off for a second, and I missed out on telling you what I'm doing here. This is the same brush that I was using. I don't know what it is. It's a short fluffy brush, and I'm darkening the outer corners with the Oud, which is the brown in this palette. I'm going to drag it out a little bit, kind of do it in a wing out, or inverted V out here. We'll clean out the outside edge later with our concealer. All right. I like to go to brows now at this point. I don't know why I do it in this order. Just do. I like to kind of see where my hair is these days. I think it's the dark and the reddish mixed together. The dark and the warm. You don't have to match your brows to your hair. You can match your brows to your roots. You can match your you can just do whatever you want to. There's no rules. Depends on whether you want to look natural or not, though. Natural is not usually my goal. My goal is usually to look, I don't know, trendy, on point. Pretty, but a little outside the box. So I'm mixing the darkest and the warmest colors in this palette. The reason I'm doing that is because I see a little bit of red in my hair today. As my hair fades down, the purple seems to be disappearing the quickest, and the red seems to be staying. I don't have another hair appointment until January. I was trying to space them out a lot so I'd have plenty of time to decide what I wanted to do next. I hate when I go to an appointment and I really don't need anything and I say do whatever. It seems to have gotten me in a pickle so far, coming out with a whatever that frightened me a bit. All right. There's some eyebrows. Now I'm going to go in with a underbrow color. I'm going to use this old Estee Lauder brush. I'm going to go in with the Desert Sand again and pat it on generously. Now I'm going to take the Twilight. I think first I'm going to answer her question. This is sticky. This Becca, it's an under eye corrector. This is Becca under eye corrector brightener, and it's a little bit sticky, and I'm going to put it where I'm going to put glitter. Okay. How about a hairpin so you can see both of my eyes? There. Yeah, I hope it gets better from here. It's a bit scary so far. All right, I'm going to pull out the Twilight. Pull it out. I'm going to rub my ring finger in it and pat that on my lid. There we go. Then I'm going to go back with the, turns out I am going to need the saffron again. There we go. I want to go ahead and even out the underneath so I can think. This is the saffron, and this is a pencil brush. It's a M168. I'm darkening the outer third of my top lashes with the saffron and the underneath almost all the way with the saffron. Then I'm going to take the Oud and really focus that to the outside. And then I'm going to blend it. This is the brush that has the very light desert sand on it. Taking the desert sand back up top again. Now, this one is really chunky. This one right here. Cosmo. I'll show you how to make that stick. Blondie Locks is in California, so she probably has access to many products in many stores. Alright, this is the Makeup Forever Aqua Seal. I put a little bit on my ring fingers, and I'm going to tap that in the center. Okay, dry my fingers off. And now I'm going to take Cosmo, I'm going to take my finger in it. It really is just pressed glitter. And I'm going to stamp that in the center. And it is falling down a little bit. And there we have it. I'm going to clean up where it flopped down. Yep, that's, oh, there's Charlotte Tilbury bristles all over my face. I can see them now up close. Everywhere. So it is still. Alright, so there's the Cosmo, and then we need to lighten the inner corner. So I'm going to take Nefertiti, it's the gold one, and stamp that there. Like that. We'll leave it for now. We need something to define our lash line, so they don't get lost in all the glitter. I'm going to sharpen this sample of a this sample is a Makeup Forever. It's a makeup for one of you dear girls sent me this. It's a Benefit sharpener, and it's got the little insert so it fits almost every size pencil. Okay, so I'm putting the black eyeliner on the top tight line, and then out here on the corners, outside corners, taking the Costa Riche and putting it on the bottom like that. So we'll have a more gradual change in color. I'm taking the Turkish Delight, which is this one, and putting it here. So it goes from the Oud and then the Twilight with the Cosmo over the top to the Turkish Delight here on the inside, and then on the Tear Duct, the Nefertiti. And I think I'm going to take Angelic, which is this one. It's even lighter pink, to blend the outermost perimeter of the saffron where it blends into the desert sand. Now, let's do some mascara. I think that'll add a lot to the look. I want to curl my lashes first. So y'all go ahead and ask your questions while I curl my lashes, and I'll try to address those. Getting down close to the roots. Did y'all watch the latest Lisa Eldridge tutorial? She had a guest artist on her channel. The artist that did Kate Winslet in Titanic. If you've seen it, you'll know why I'm why I thought of that while I was curling lashes. Evidently, Kate Winslet enjoys curling her lashes, and she does her own when the makeup artist does her makeup. Okay, I'm going to pull out the Sumptuous Extreme. This is the multiplying. It is not the lifting. I don't know where the lifting one is, and I'm not going to look for it. I have my mascara on now. Let's do the under eye. Can you guess what kind of under eye I'm going to use? Yes, always. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. And this is where I clean up the outside if it's gone too far. Into the nose. There. Highlight and conceal. The e.l.f. concealer brush. It's become one of my new favorite brushes this year. Y'all leave in the comments if you want to know what my favorites of 2017 are, if you want me to do a video on that. Aw, there's a Carolina Wren in my bushes. He's so cute. It's got to be a him because he's... I don't know. Of course, I don't know if the females and the males are different, but he's brightly colored. He's pretty. Do any of you watch Brianna's or follow Brianna's sister on Instagram? She loves wildlife and she takes lots of pictures of, she has a park near her and she takes lots of pictures on her walks. Alright, after I put on my under eye, I like to go back and drag the under eye down some. Okay, let's go ahead and bake since we're doing such an over the top look. There. That was the Lumilayer. Now, let's use the Chanel Universal. I'm going to use my usual bronzing brush. And I'm going to warm up my whole face since I look peaked. Sculpt out the nose. This is a very, very subtle bronzer, so it makes very subtle contouring. It's pretty color, isn't it? All right. I'm going to pull out blush. I'm gonna use two blushes. Let's use the Luminoso because it's right here. And then I'm going to use, this is a Makeup Forever color. This is D850. I think you can use it as use it for whatever you want to. It's Jenny's version of the Swish and Pop. Looks like I could use some more mascara on the bottom lashes. There we go. Looks like we could use some glue in the brows. I know, everybody's wondering, when is the Spanish pink gonna come in? I'll show you just a second. All right. Where did I put it? All right, for the Spanish pink, I'm gonna use a YSL lipstick. I'm going to use, since the look is already warm, let's just go ahead and take Max Spice, since it's Christmas, and draw some lips. And I'm assuming they're peeling because I was dehydrated yesterday. All right, let's get the makeup off of them first. Back in the 80s, we used to blank out our lips with foundation first. There. It's kind of a lining slash contour, right? All right, now we're gonna take this color. I don't know what it's called. I bought it so long ago, they probably don't even carry it anymore. Rouge Volupte in 3C. I don't know how close to Spanish pink this is. But you get the general gist of it. Get a color of liner that you like, that you'd almost wear as a lipstick, and line and contour your lips. Diffuse it out, diffuse the line out a little bit with your finger. And then highlight and fill in a little bit with the Spanish pink. It's just not a simple color to wear, you know. I just put a highlight on my upper lip. Let's see if I can make it blend better. I may have taken it one step too far. Okay, let's brush the baking out from underneath the bottom. Let's go ahead and set the rest of our face. I used a really dewy foundation. And I need this to last. I need this to last until I've done my client today. All right, Blondie Locks, I hope this was helpful. I hope you got some tips on how to get your... Here, let's get in close so you can see the glitter. And so you can see the lips. Hopefully that helped you to know how to use your Huda palette better and how to use your how to make your Spanish pink work for you. Don't give up hope. Sometimes those pale colors just can hit you wrong on when you have so much expectation for them when they come. Try using less. Try dotting it in the center and pat. You don't even have to use a lip liner. Just try dotting it in the center and patting it out, diffusing it out to the corners and letting your own natural color be the outside color. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great weekend and you all stay well, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ta.